r/AskReddit, what would be different if COVID had never happened? We wouldn't have gotten an email from every organization on Earth that started with "during these difficult times." In these difficult times, Bounty Paper Towels wants to express. We might still have all-day breakfast at McDonald's. I've made my peace with accepting no all-day McDonald's breakfast in return for to-go margaritas and alcoholic drinks with your takeout order at restaurants. I would not have bought as much crap on the internet. I need 60 ping pong balls. QR codes wouldn't have made the comeback they did. You'd be less aware of how many stupid assholes are out there. It really peeled away the thin veneer of social graces to reveal people's true selves. All the momentum in my career wouldn't have been shattered. People would probably be marginally less shitty. Less home office and online meetings. 2 of our company's main clients at the time were travel-based, 1 airline, 1 cruise. Safe to say that their business dried up pretty quickly. My brother would be alive. And my dad. Hugs to you. My sister, too. And my cousin and uncle might be alive. And about 1.2 million other people in the US and 5.8 million people globally. LA's population is about 3.8 m, so about 1.9 LA's in terms of population. Every person in LA wiped out, twice over. Same goes for my aunt and uncle. My cousins would have celebrated Christmas with their parents alive and well just a few days ago had COVID never happened. A few more years of a livable middle class. Is probably be owning a house right now with my partner, a starter home if you would of a 3 halves. Now I just have to play the patience game of hoping the housing will crash in Florida. It won't. Politicians would not have had an excuse to give away $1 trillion of our money to their rich friends through PPP loans. My life is way better after COVID due in large part to this. I go into the office like once a week as opposed to going in every day. 40 HRS and hundreds of dollars a month saved. Let's be real, they would have found another way. All of the world? It quite literally decimated economies, whole families, and a lot of industries. No, cute and motivational one-liners only please. The collector's market. Some people don't know this, but the reason resell on collectibles like trading cards and video games is so high is because during COVID so many people started collecting stuff and buying things with their stimulus that prices were sky high on everything. Now a few years removed, the prices are down but still much higher than what they were before COVID. That and all the side hustle assholes have made it impossible to find most collectibles in the store anymore. People would not be so entitled, rude, and self-centered. I truly believe the restrictions mentally damaged some people. And it concerns me. Me and my mom were saying this about some family members. They spent way too much time shut in and something in their head switched, either that or it was always there and they forgot how to repress it. I might be able to afford things. Yeah, COVID triggered insane inflation. Companies realized how much they could charge and just never lowered the cost. Restaurants are fucking absurd. We got Chinese food last night because we didn't feel like cooking on Christmas and it was $50 for takeout without a tip. I'd be pretending to work in an office building today instead of at home. To piggyback a negative off this, remote workers from high-paying areas moving into lower cost of living areas. Probably a lot of less mental health issues. Plenty of people didn't recover from the isolation. And the politicization of the virus, and its policies are still seen to this day. I might have properly graduated university and gotten a different job. Not sure if the Twin Cities riots would have happened on as large a scale. I'd still be making about $40,000 a year more. This one hurts me so much. In 2019 I earned so much. I'm still recovering. We would not have gotten butt fucked by inflation for the last 18 months. I would still be able to smell and taste food. I can only taste very sweet or salt. I had COVID summer of 22. I had it in summer of 22 and spring of 23 as well. My smell and taste have come back a little, but it's put me off sweets completely. Chocolate does nothing for me, cakes and cookies are met. The only candy I grab now when I need a sweet fix are Sour Patch Kids. I can taste those. Also, my pickle consumption has tripled. I would own a home and could buy groceries after 8. Trump would have been re-elected president. I don't think there is any way Biden wins without the pandemic. Yeah, I likely wouldn't never had the chance to WFH and experience the freedom of being able to do my job and not be bothered by someone every 15 minutes. Trump would still be president. The pandemic could have easily kept him in office if he just avoided stepping on his own dick. It would be a no-brainer for just about any other politician. All he had to do was periodically make a "we're all in this together" type speech and tell everyone to listen to what the experts like Fossey were saying. If his shit response literally didn't kill off his voters, he would have won Georgia. The red vs blue deaths across the country are ridiculous. He killed his own people. Prices of many things would have not been this high as we see today. My dad would be alive. In California, thousands of people wouldn't have realized just how shitty it was commuting to their jobs every day and the magnitude of time spent on the road. That was everywhere. Strange to isolate just California given how that happened worldwide. Not as many homeless cars would be cheaper, housing would be cheaper, car repos off the charts, groceries, it's all documented. My will for actually going to places more and stay home less. At first I complained about I don't want to stay home this much, but I ended up crossing the line and now I rarely go to places without my family, usually I only go to work. Stores would still be open 24 hours. Trump would still be president. Elon, Bezos would have way less money. After seeing how much money Bezos made during COVID, I've tried even harder to shop locally. It's surprisingly difficult. Housing would be less unaffordable. People wouldn't have gotten rich off COVID relief, work from home wouldn't be a thing. People were much nicer to strangers pre-COVID. I notice this particularly on the roads, people drive significantly more aggressively and selfishly. People are also ruder in settings such as grocery stores, etc. I only have anecdotals around this, but most folks I talk to seem to agree. My favorite restaurant that was designed like an old-timey diner would still be open. I would probably be done with my PhD, but also I would lack one of the best friends I now have. Fucking worth it? The NHL salary cap and floor would be substantially higher. I miss 4 a.m. Walmart. WFH wouldn't have been as widely accepted. We were starting to do it more where I worked, but it feels like COVID jumped us ahead at least 10 years. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.